to the mountain home to the mountain see them again. Won't you let me
Good evening, all my viewer. Welcome to another live stream from the Tickle Pickle, and it's our Friday night eco race. And we have a huge turnout tonight of 4. Myself, the Shunter, the Ninja, and the Hoff. But it's a tight, twisty track, so there's still potential for a fair bit of entertainment and excitement in this one. But I'm not making any promises. Obviously, the more cars on track, the more likely you're going to have some on-track action. I'm kind of setting my car up for a qualifying-ish setup now, based on my eco setup that I've just done about 7 minutes of working on. We're at SNETTERTON, a new track for all of us, I think, and I've only driven it properly earlier today, that's for sure. Same for Rink, I believe. And the Bentley, which I've only driven a couple of times, and I'm not its biggest fan, I think it's fair to say. Right-hand drive, which throws me off anyway, and I've tweaked with the camera view as much as I can, and it still looks like that. There's just, I mean, look at that little slither that we've got to work with. Anyway, before I head out on track, cheers everybody. Let's go see if we can put this baby on pole.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now. Alright Marcus, we've got 7 minutes to get a decent lap in. Your brakes are cold, take it easy.
Most of my practice on this track, in the hour leading up to this race, I did in the GT4 KTM in preparation for our first British GT4 League race on Wednesday. And it took me a long time to get any kind of rhythm, and even more so to do it without exceeding track limits, which seems to be a really tricky thing to do at pace on this track. But I have to say, for my last couple of laps, I was starting to enjoy it. I wasn't particularly keen for about 50 minutes of that hour, but I can see there is potential for it to be a good fun track. I just wish I wasn't in this boat. But it's the same for everyone, so I'm not going to complain. I have to say, the brakes are phenomenal in this thing. Oh, here we go. Let's try and set a lap. Let's get a...
157.37.
Okay, 154.7 looks like the time to beat by Hunter. I'll just be happy to get something on the board.
Stay sharp. You're clear. Incident clear. P3.
That's not a good start. Whoa. Keep it in the limits. Oh my god. What a mess.
Sector 3 is clear.
Were my eyes deceiving me, or was there a car parked to the side of the road just then?
Okay, Marcus, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
So the eco race, for anyone that doesn't know, you have a restricted amount of fuel. In this case,
Sector 1 time's okay.
Oh, you mother! As in most of the eco races, it's 30 litres.
Track limits.
I think we need... Oh, what am I doing? I'm not even looking at the track. I think you need about 45 litres at normal race pace in this car to do the distance, which is 30 minutes plus 1 lap. Actually, forgotten where I am on track. Oh, there. Oh, okay. Right, I know where I am now. Use the map. I've reduced the downforce so much for my eco setup that I actually can't hit the brakes, even in a straight line, without the back end coming round. Feels much nicer now, but still just a little bit twitchy. Which is strange for a big front engine car.
That's a new fastest lap.
I think it would all be understeer.
152.23.
152? Jesus, Darren. Slow down. Right, here we go. Just a clean lap. Don't care particularly how
We're
fast.
running on fumes, mate.
So look at that. I must have touched the grass. Cause, as soon as I hit the brakes. Alright, okay. Still legal anyway. Oh, my brakes are overheating a bit. Straight on here, aren't I? Let's go and invalidate the lap.
Okay, Marcus, you need to watch the track limits.
Ooh, whose lap am I about to mess up? Let's get out of the way. Go past me! Oh no! Oh, I tried to leave space.
I wasn't paying attention.
I did wonder what happened. I thought maybe I should have been over the other side of the track, but that was interesting.
I was looking at my fuel consumption.
Oh no!
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Right, I've got one lap basically. Come on.
New fastest
Dial in
lap
my
for
inner
Hunter,
Schumacher.
152.04.
One lap wonder in qualifying. Oh, Darren's just on a full 52.0. Alright. No talking, full focus, here we go. Clean lap.
Okay, Marcus, you've got half your fuel left. Sector 1 time is good. Yellow flag, sector 1.
There's nothing good about this setup.
Sector 1
Tyre
is clear.
pressures and temperatures are just horrendous.
Fastest lap for Hunter, 150.91.
What?
Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag.
Don't overrun this bend. Oh.
Near the end of the session.
Oh man. Good job, Darren. Oh, I got a clean lap in right at the end. Nice one, mate.
Nice time. I hope you start this fast.
Yeah, you want to run and hide, Hunter. Right, so that setup was just disgusting, but it doesn't really matter. So, because I'm now loading up my Eco setup.
See you in the last corner.
Oh, there were so many hard braking zones on this. It's just going to be carnage. Right.
I can get my fuel amount of fuel. How do you say it? Down. I'm still taking too much.
You're just going to have to drive really slow.
Yeah, and shift up it here early.
Yep. Lift and coast into the bends. Short shift on the way out of the bends. All the usual tricks.
It's not a nice track to coast.
No, that's true. I need to, if I've got time, I need to quickly see if I can look up the engine maps. Here we go. Bentley 2016 and 2018. 2 and 3 a bit slower normal consumption. 4 is the reserve engineers map. 5 very slow and low consumption for pace car. 6 fastest high fuel consumption. 7 and 8 a bit slower normal fuel consumption. It's 1 linear throttle map, 1 gradual throttle. I think I'm going to go for 3, which I think is what I've got anyway. Thanks, Darren. Useful and helpful as always. Right, let me just check this. I've got it on.
You did
3
ask
anyway.
what ECU maps there were.
Fair point. 4, I think, is the one to go for, mate. Right, so I have got it set properly. I've got aero. Oh, do I put any kind of wing on? Oh no, I tell you, I can adjust the balance slightly. It's with the ride height. I'm just gonna have to avoid curbs. That's better. Should be. Mechanical grip. Let's do that as well. So I've got a little bit more traction for driving out. Oh crikey, that's horrible as well. Let's get that right down. I don't really understand fully what the bump stop range does, but I do know I don't want it that high. Right, I think we are good. Let me just get rid of that.
30 seconds.
30-second warning.
Nice and warm track temperature.
Oh, that's actually cooler than the race, than the warm-up, I think.
Yes, I thought you said it will be warmer.
Oh god.
Oh god. And now you had not enough time to change it.
10 seconds.
Your setup, I hope.
No. Luckily, I think my tyres were running a bit hot anyway, so I should be okay. Alright, here we go.
Alright, Marcus. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
What am I doing? I keep doing quick accelerations. This is an eco race. I need to save fuel. Alright, here we go. Let's get ready.
Green,
Go, go,
green.
go.
Right side.
Good luck, everyone.
Still there. Right side's clear.
The least aggressive start ever.
No tire pressure. Stay clear of the cars.
It's always so funny, these starts. You get all geared up for a race. So this is how you pull away. Love it. Currently on 2.6 litres per lap.
Well done, Marcus. Good start.
Thank you, Jim. He appreciates my lightning start. I think I'm understanding why we're not getting many people turning up to these races. I think it takes a particular kind of brain to get enjoyment out of this, but I really, really do. Oh, I've screwed that up. Oh. Obviously, most of the fun and action comes a little bit later in the day. But the tension is there right from the start, which is really I love it. It's just, yeah, it's just weird. So it's myself, the Ninja, the Shunter, and the Hoff. Not much between us.
You're leading. Right side, clear right.
A bit of a lunge by Darren. I find it's quite easy to forget where I am on the circuit unless I look at the map as well, because there aren't so many landmarks. There's not really anything to look at as a reference point. It's just green. I've actually been to this track in real life quite a few times, but never actually raced it. But when I was part of the Sealock Lotus Cup, we went to Snetterton, but I wasn't racing, sadly. But I've watched quite a lot of races there. So it's looking like a 159 is kind of the pace I'm comfortable with at the moment. 2.1 litres of fuel on that lap, or my average at the moment.
2
So,
litres a lap, that should do it.
yeah, I've just dropped to 2.08. Not if you keep running off the track.
No!
Oh. Keith. I think this is a tactic of Keith's. He's dropping back again. I wonder if there's a... Oh, no. I wonder if there's a late charge coming. I've done it again. My tyres are so cold.
Right side's clear. The gap to Visser behind is now 0.28. Okay, Marcus, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I'm going to get a similar lap time, 1:59.5. 2.07.
You're in the lead.
I hate that corner, stupid thing.
Your brake temperatures are pretty high.
Two seconds faster here, but it doesn't feel like I've been revving anymore. Maybe I've just been better with the lift and coast. Smoother lines. Too much curb. It's a much faster lap.
Nice way to learn the lines.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The gap to Visser behind is now 0.5. You're now in the lead. That's the fastest lap of the race. You've just done a 1:56.93.
The funny thing is, that's nearly 3 seconds faster than the best lap I managed in the KTM GT4, absolutely caning it. It was 1:59 something. Yeah. I'm still using too much because we're not quite a third of the race done, but I've used a third of my fuel. Actually, it's pretty close to bang on actually.
Your rear brakes are getting pretty hot. Well done, Marcus. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
We're definitely going to get a Hoff charge at some point. He's just waiting at the back there. Oh! How did I manage that? Rick still won't come past me. Oh, Darren's taken Rick. I'm wide again. I go off the track more in these races than I do in the normal ones. That one's going to come past me though. Not until it matters.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around.
1.99.
I had to let you go. I think I just can't make it behind you.
On your right, clear right. Right side.
Oh, he's going to do
Right
it.
side's clear.
That's too slow, surely.
All right. Clear on the right.
Ah, now I can.
Nice one, Marcus. Good pass. Nice front.
Oh, Jim appreciated that.
Pressure loss on the left front.
Pressure loss. I got a puncture. It's because they're already low, and if you hit the curves when they're low,
There's a car right.
apparently it's called burping.
Bad luck, mate. The gap to this
Where it just sort of
it's now 1.3
squirts out a little bit of air when you hit
Your front tyres are cold.
the curbs because the pressures are too low. So then you just lose even more pressure.
Guy on your left.
Whoa.
You on the left.
Darren's being a dick.
The car ahead is this B3.
This will be good for our safety rating actually if we could just cruise around like this for a while. Except somehow mine's got down again. God.
There's a guy on your right.
Oh, I've just got no turning. My front tyres are so cold. Even at that speed, it just wouldn't turn. Still keeping an eye on Keith. Something's going to happen. He's up to something.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Okay, Marcus.
Halfway
that's half
through,
the distance.
almost
We
bang on
estimate
with fuel.
16 minutes of fuel remaining. This is brilliant. Keep it up.
But there's always that extra lap at the end. Oh, stop doing stupid things like that.
The gap to Hunter ahead is increasing. It's now 2.5.
Oh, that's really annoying. I need to get in the draft, but I lost it by just stupidly going off the track. I'm going to go wide here as well, in my desperation to get back up behind them. Understeer is ridiculous. Come on, Keith. What's your plan? What's he thinking?
Okay, Marcus, the next car is Hunter.
I'm having to go almost full lock just to get around that hairpin because the fronts are sliding so much. Whoa, Ring's had a bit of a tank slapper.
Tyre temperatures are fine.
My tyre temperatures are not fine. Oh, it's got back up to 1.95.
1.6 litres.
Oh my god, I'm on 1.9.
I like 2 way more. It's way easier to calculate.
The gap to Hunter in front is now 1.4 seconds.
You're very quiet back there, Keith.
Close into the car and then just
E3.
Yep, I'm running out of fuel.
You're already running out.
What do we say?
I think Keith's nearly out already.
Out of fuel?
Did you put 13 in instead of 30, Keith? Oh. It's up to 2 again. What am I doing differently? Rink's had enough sitting in the front. Oh, so's Darren.
Car left. Clear left. Right side.
Oh yeah.
Got clear on the right. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
have some light damage at the rear of the car.
I thought it'd be a little gentle door rub. Oh man, that could
Okay,
decide
Marcus,
the race.
you've had a bit of suspension damage.
Well, we'll have
Got
to
a
get the
little bit
veg
of
out.
bodywork damage there. Green flag. Sector 2 is clear.
Damn it, I've been waiting all night to use that phrase. You beat me to it.
Loving this
I was
race.
definitely
Perfect.
drifting
You've got 10
deliberately,
minutes
but
left. 10 minutes to go.
I didn't think it would cause that much carnage. My car's screwed.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Look at that! I can't keep it straight.
The guy in front is Hunter.
Ah, I'm miles behind.
Well, I think I'm going to run out, so you might be all right.
I can't keep it straight.
Flag, stay sharp. You're clear in Incident clear.
And I think
Now
we're
that you
gonna
know how I'm always driving.
Yeah, I'm driving like Rink now. I might have to pit.
Almost.
Nearly, yeah.
Oh, look at that! As soon as I put my foot down. I'm going to go right up with my pressures. I mean, that was a lack of concentration. Then I clipped the grass, but oh, I've actually been told I've got a pit now.
It's
I'm gonna be-
easier to stay behind Marcus than behind me with my stupid line.
Works in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that. Incident clear. Green flag.
I've been called into the pits with a minute and 13 seconds of damage.
Oh no!
So I'm going to pump my tyres right up, and then I'm going to charge you boys down. Be ready for it.
Yeah, that grey-orange one.
Yeah. I've never done the pit lane here. This should be interesting. What this does do is buys me... Where's this? Oh, there is the pit lane. Buys me a little bit of fuel.
What's your speed?
This is probably going to completely imbalance things. I want new tyres, don't I? Here we go. Go. Right. New tyres. 7 laps of fuel left. 7.5 laps of fuel left. That actually should... Oh, do you know what? Actually... Oh no, 7 litres, not laps. Oh. It's about 3 litres. 3 laps. But that might mean I can do a full-on charge. I mean, I'm going to be well behind everybody. But I can go at pretty much race pace, I think.
The crew chief said that I have to ignore that fucker in the mirror.
He's clearly met Darren. Well, at least I got to have a nice beer. Nice sip of my beer while I was waiting. 20 seconds to go. I'm
Are you still in the pit?
about to be a lap down. Yeah, you're about to come past me. Right, here we go. I'm just going to gun it. I've got to. 3, 2, 1. Fire up. Let's do this. I'm still on engine map 3, so slight fuel
Exit clear.
savings.
Stay behind the white line.
Trouble is the car's set up very,
Okay.
very slippy with no downforce, so it's not going to be nice to drive anyway. But
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Stop using your brakes.
I fly off.
ah! I think I'll still lift and coast at the end of this. Just to save a little bit if I can. He's messaging me.
5 minutes left of fuel.
Oh,
How are
look
you
at that.
doing?
Crashing.
Yellow flag. Alright Marcus, you had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad. Green flag, all clear.
Okay. Apparently it's not bad, so here we go. Three minutes.
You're last. Your rear brakes are hot. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
Oh my god. I've got to remember I can't drive this like a full...
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
like it was in my full race setup or quali setup. Can't adjust wings in pit stop, can you? No one's close enough to catch anyway. Even if I did the laps of my life. At least we'll have some fun with it.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Oh good, so this will be the last lap because they haven't crossed the line yet. I might just get away with it fuel wise.
Your tyre temperatures are good.
Oh mate, my tyre's a bit hot. Jesus. Alright, final lap, here we go. What do I need? About 2.2.
Okay Marcus, the next car is Denton.
I've just about got the fuel.
One more lap to go. Very little fuel left. Two litres left.
I don't think I'm going to make it.
Oh, I want to be watching those guys, to be honest. Go on, please run out. Please run out. That'll be hilarious. Oh, I'm looking at my fuel. Stop being an idiot. Can't afford to waste any by taking a longer route. Just pray that Darren or Rick or both run out of fuel. He's still going despite saying he was going to run out. I think Keith's probably got about 20 litres to spare.
I ran out.
I'm
Yes!
out. Shit!
Oh dear!
No! Come on!
Right,
Where is the
full
line?
on coasting mode. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
Oh no!
Actually, I'm a lap down, aren't I? So
Yes! Hey!
I've got to get past Darren.
That was like a second.
Yes!
Yes!
No, I'm a lap down, aren't I?
E4, there's the checkered flag.
Bring it back to the pits.
can still get me.
So I finished, but I'm a lap down. So yeah, Keith can still have you if he finishes. I've run out now.
In the last corner we both we're out of fuel, but I got some more speed.
Oh, well done, guys.
Dear. That was brilliant.
I need to watch Keith to see if he can make it over the line.
See if he can make it.
He's still going. Come on, Keith. Damn it, I got excited thinking if I just get over the line, I'll finish ahead of Darren. Keith's going to make it, you know. Keith's going to make it. As long as he's got enough to just get the acceleration out of here.
Go.
Sounds like he has.
Do you have left?
Go on, Keith.
Dude.
Hey, nice one, mate.
Yeah, I made it.
Good job, man.
Well done.
So close, Darren.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
very
gutted I
close.
binned it. Oh, well done, guys. What are you, about 50 metres from the line, Darren?
Yeah, I'm about to start the pit wall.
Oh,
I was behind, below the guy who was waving the flag.
oh, he did well. I think I would have been touch and go on fuel anyway if I hadn't had the pit stop. Obviously, that saved me about a lap's worth of fuel. Oh. Right, replay time. What do I need to look at? Oh, the incident where I sideswiped Hunter.
The last lap.
And the last lap. Keith, I was waiting for a crazy charge from you because you were dropping back early on. I thought, he's playing a game here. Although it does turn out you judged it very well to pick up second.
But how much do you got left of fuel, Keith?
0.1 of a litre. 0.1 of a litre.
What was your average fuel consumption during the race?
Well, it was 2.6 for most of it, and then I really slowed up, and I made it down to 1.7.
What mapping did you use? Did you change the mapping, the engine mapping? But I was running the whole race at 1.7, 1.6.
I was on map 8 most of the way.
Oh, map 8 is the least efficient.
So we thank the environment for that.
Do you have a lot of rear wing as well, Keith?
No, I didn't have any rear wing at all. The tyres were in the blue all the time. They never got into green at all.
Oh dear, it's horrible.
Yeah. What was your pressures for tires? Mine were blue also the entire race.
Yeah, I think mine were in the around the 25s, and then I got a puncture in the front right, so that was in the 24s.
I didn't touch the wing in the setup.
Oh, so you probably would have had about 3 wings, something like that?
I have no idea what the default is.
I think it
I
is.
picked the default safe setting.
Ah, yeah, I think that gives you quite a lot of rear wing, which will cause a lot of drag. You did really well then, considering it shouldn't have been as efficient as it was. You must be good at the old lift and coast.
Yeah.
Right. Let's
I
get
picked
on.
your lines from the start. And after that, it was yeah. half gas all the way.
Yeah. I think I wasted half my fuel by going off track most of the time.
I know you went off track in one single corner all the laps. Right corner, you went into the grass.
Yeah, there are 2 corners on there that I just don't know how to get right. Right, so here's the race start. And obviously absolutely nothing happens because we all just tiptoe around. And nobody's brave enough to come to the front. I want to see... It could be this one. Because this looks like an even slower lap and I had a bit of a spin. So I'm behind Darren there. I pass him, or he lets me past. And I tried to just give him a little rub in the door. Hey, Rink's in the chat. Right, so this is the first use of the vag. See who's at fault here. I mean, I know I was moving over. So.
Well, I think that's you.
This will be a test to see how fair the vag will be. Yeah, I've kind of acknowledged that I did it deliberately anyway, but yeah. I just want to see if Darren was doing the same to me. Oh, it's a tiny touch as well. That's where it all went wrong. It's because I thought I was hitting your door. I didn't think I'd hit the front of your car. That's what caused the problems. Yeah, it's Tor's fault. You're right. We'll give Tor 2 points, 2 penalty points. Alright, that one's pretty cut and dry. I don't really need to go over that. So, all that remains to be watched is the finish. You don't need to see me crashing and wrecking my car again.
Oh, yeah, start of the last lap.
Start of the last lap. Okay, that's yeah. I think was lap 15 the last one or 16? Oh, it's going to be different for you and me. So you were a lap ahead. Right, let's just watch it from here. Let's see what we got. Did you guys up the pace then on the final lap? Were you going for it? This looks more aggressive already. Ah, okay, so it was proper racing on the final lap. Oh, that's a nice move. Left space, little rub. Right, Vag would deem that a racing incident because there was space there.
I thought you already passed me on that one.
Runs wide, over the grass. Darren's back ahead. Oh no! King's wearing the wrong glasses. Can't read his fuel levels. Oh mate. The most important part of this race. Oh, ring down the inside, late on the brakes. Alright, I'm going to take a guess here that Darren is already a bit concerned about fuel at this stage.
Very, yes.
Yeah, there was no defending going on with that move. Nice draft, pull it back. Yeah, Cape. The longer practice time's not going to help with your glasses. Oh man. I'm just going to see a splutter and a stationary Hunter any second now. And then obviously we get to see Reek move very slowly up to the finish line. Darren's gone. And Reek's gone. Oh, I love this. Apparently, if you put your clutch down, so there's no engine braking whatsoever, you can roll a little bit further, but not that it mattered there. Good job. Right, let me go back to the Denton. Yeah, you were lucky, Rick. You had literally, it was just that extra maybe 10 metres of acceleration before your engine went that gave you the momentum to carry on. Yeah, you were far behind in the end, Keith. Oh, I do hope you do find the right glasses. I don't know how accurate. Oh no, it's because the race. Oh, because my race had ended, I don't get the replay beyond that point. Oh, that's annoying. Because I was a lap down. Sorry, Keith, we don't get to see you finish. Oh, that was fun for different reasons. I did enjoy trying to push in the last couple of laps, which, as I mentioned, I was quite excited when I heard that Darren had run out and Rink had run out, that there was potential there for me to pick up a second place, but obviously I was a lap behind. In fact, it would have been a third place because I was well behind Keith anyway. I had to get it into neutral. Yeah, I don't think you can. I've tried it before because I remember it was Kiki told me that was the best way to do it, is to get it into neutral. But I couldn't actually do that whilst moving. But I think the same effect is just by putting the clutch down. Just so you're literally just taking it out of gear with the clutch, and then you just get a slightly faster roll. I don't know whether it would have made any difference with that one because you're obviously on an incline, but who knows? Oh, that was good. Well, thank you guys. Even with 4 of us, I still find it really entertaining. I'm really gutted I binned it and didn't manage to get involved in that final little last lap scrap, but like I say, it made it entertaining for a different reason. Oh, have you not mapped your clutch pedal? Oh, that's good to know. I might take off the auto clutch option in all the races. I use my clutch because I started using it right from the beginning without realising that you could set it as an auto clutch. And now it feels weird if I don't use it. But it's difficult going from one car to another because they definitely all have different biting points. The Ferrari, for example, you don't need ridiculous revs to get it off the line. But when I jump in the little KTM, I stall it 3 or 4 times every time I try and move out of the pits because you need to basically hammer the throttle before you start lifting the clutch. Nobody takes off auto clutch. What are you talking about? Pros do. League champions do. I went inside, buzzing, as you can imagine, and nobody gave a shit. True story. And I pretty much didn't sleep all night because I was still buzzing, sort of running through the battle with Darren Rayfield in my mind. It's disgusting. Yeah, that's the worst thing for me. With this, well, it's not the worst thing. There are a lot of things I don't like about this car, but being on the wrong side of it for a start. Actually, Keith, your view's quite good. Your cockpit. Oh no, I'm in a different view. So what would that look like with my setting? Oh, you're similar to mine. Very close to the dashboard. Yeah, that's similar to mine. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so this view, I think, is one of the worst bits for me, and being on the other side of the car. So I would appeal to the VAG that the move I made on Darren was actually just not being used to having all of the car that side of me. I thought I was leaving him a car's width. Not sure how the video assistant jury would view that, or take that excuse, but there we go. I know, I beat you to it, Darren. I know. I enjoyed that. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up. What I will say, obviously, I'm only talking to 4 of you, so I'll have to repeat this all in the group, but I'll say it anyway. If this race doesn't sort of get more regular attendance, because I thought it was fine tonight on this track, but maybe we'll look to do something else, unless it is simply a case of not many people can make this Friday evening slot. It clashes with things, or they're out, whatever. One alternative I thought is that we just, because it's hard to get our own group involved at this slot, we just regularly all join the same SimGrid race. You're going to get a minimum of sort of 20 drivers in a race. They're not as fun as these for me, but obviously this with 10, 12 drivers in it is just absolutely hilarious. But obviously we've had to sort of skip it previously, and it was, it's hard to get everybody up for it. But well, that was the other thing, yeah, because you mentioned this before. Yes, sorry, Keith. I'll come on to that. Yeah, but you mentioned that before, Rick. It would be good, and we could definitely do that. It would then have to take into account being lapped, which just throws another fun element into the race. But they have a time limit for when the winner finishes. So we'd never get to finish the race because we're probably going to be 2, 3, 4 laps behind the front guys. So when they finish, if we've only got like 120 seconds or something to finish the race, it's not going to happen. I mean, we could still do it on the basis of whoever's in front at that point in time. I suppose that still works as a finish. But I don't know. We could chat about it. Yeah, it kind of ruins their race unless we're just really careful with getting out of the way, because we'll be back markers being lapped within 3-4 laps, I would imagine. Well, yeah, that's the other thing. We're sort of riding, creating a wall across the track. Yeah, Keith, I chatted about it just before I came on the live stream, I think, and I don't think you were in Discord at the time. I sincerely apologise. I was using you because I did not know the track at all, and it was so helpful sitting right behind you on that lap. But obviously there was still a couple of very heavy braking points I wasn't that familiar with. So I was using you to learn the track basically, and sitting very close. So I know you were on a really good lap, and it was about the second to last bend, I think. I gave you just the slightest of nudges in the rear end. So my apologies. Please don't hold it against me. Don't think I have a replay of it. Let's have a look. Maybe I do. I'm not sure where I would find it. So automatic save. Snetterton, Bentley, Snetterton GT4. Here we go. Let's see if we can see it. Need to find a part of this event where I'm really close to you. Maybe I didn't get it. It doesn't look like I'm anywhere near you at any point in this replay. Oh. Hello. Okay, right, okay, we did get it. Yeah, this is true. Actually, yeah, I need to see a replay of that. What happened there? I can't remember, but it was very blatant. Oh, yeah, I was just moving out for you. Was that in qualifying? I was just moving out of the way for you, thinking I'll do the right thing. Here comes a faster Hunter coming up behind me. I'll give him plenty of space. Clearly wasn't enough. This was the kind of distance I'd intended on keeping, Keith. I was on the... Right, I'm going to have to bring the replay up now, Darren. Just for my own satisfaction. Yeah, so this is about as close as I wanted to get. And then I get, obviously, closing a little bit in the draft here. And then I think I get this horribly wrong. Yeah, here we go. Oh, no. It wasn't that one. Okay, so I nearly get that one horribly wrong. It's the next one I'm going to get horribly wrong. I think the next hard braking zone. I noticed you said, Keith, you tried quite a few. That's it, there you go. That wasn't an overtaking move, I promise. That was like a panic dive down the inside because I know I'm going to hit you. One of the first rules I remember watching your videos when I was trying to learn this game. The golden rule was, if you think you've missed your braking point, always go to the outside because you will cause less damage. And yeah, if I miss this braking point here, I just turn right. People would have been fine. Yeah, 10 points. I can't even argue that one. I don't even need to speak to the badge. We'll just, you know. But I did apologise, so I think the punishment should be taken into account when we're handing out the punishments. Also, actually, with regards to that, on a serious note, do you think we should up the penalties for like serious repeat offenders, or have certain incidents that you get like 1 strike for something like that? Actually, it's probably a good example, because that was so bad. I think that could be 2 strikes in one go. We can play it by ear. Plus 5 seconds for the challenge. Hunter points. I take offence to that, Darren. Serious offender. Oh my God. There's no credit. There's never any credit for some of my genius. Was it qualifying or free practice, Darren, where you did me? My car looks intact at the moment. Oh, yeah, I'm cutting corners as I do. Right, so I've already come back into the pit, so it was practice. You can see it unfolding already. Right. Watch this. So I slow down. I know I should probably be on the inside, but I think, look, I'm actually up on the curb. I'm on the grass. I'm on the curb. Look at that. Right. You had so much time. Let's watch it from your view. I am not. I will actually complain. I'll take the badge to the European High Court or wherever it is if I get done for something like that. Oh, don't you get... Oh, my God. I'm not having this. Okay, I'm right out wide, up on the... Look over there! I'm going full Miss Marple. This, all I'm trying to demonstrate from this, is the amount of track I left you. I'm going to come out really, really wide camera here so you get a good idea of exactly the amount of track available. Okay, over the start-finish line. Right, by this point, in fact, let's have a quick look. Right, you can already see me, so you know I'm there. Look. I would class that actually not even as just like an accidental collision through bad driving. I put that down to actually malice, and that could constitute a race ban. Something as disgusting as that. That's basically Hamilton on Verstappen again, but I don't want to talk about that. Clear enough, no space. Oh God. Anyway, it livened up the practice. It's just, I mean, I don't need to look at it any other cameras. But what I will do is I will give you my cockpit so that you can see what my actions were and how accommodating I was. Okay, so come out of the pits. I get a blue flag light come up, I think. Seen in my mirror. Oh God, it's the shunter. Look at that. I've actually slowed right down. Up on the curb, on the grass. Whack. Rick is the senior badge. Oh God. Anyway. Right. I think we looked at everything and more tonight, so thank you guys. That was good fun. I enjoyed it. And it's annoying. I've got a bit of a hectic weekend with some family bits and pieces. But Darren Rayfield came up with a brilliant idea of doing the sort of practice sessions where I'm hoping he was volunteering himself to kind of take the front and everybody else sort of falling behind him, and maybe over Discord he can give sort of instructions while we're learning a track of braking, turning points, gear selection, so that everybody can sort of sit in behind and actually just sort of copy him, for want of a better phrase. We'd certainly all benefit from that. But I can't. I think he was looking to try and do something this weekend, but I can't find a time at the moment for me to do it, but that doesn't mean to say you guys can't. So if you want me to set something up, I'm the champion. Thank you, Darren. That's the first time you've said anything nice, so I don't get lessons. I saw you put up a thing, didn't you, saying, is there a how to drive fast video? If I'd had more time today, I had an idea of one I was going to make. I will still make it, because obviously being a champion now, no one can take that away from me. I will do a how to learn to drive fast video, and yeah, I think you could all benefit from that. I can't even keep a straight face when I try to say things like that. Like you did. What did you do in the first few laps? Oh, well, of tonight's race, yeah, sitting behind. It is useful if we could do it. Yeah, I mean, so I suppose, yeah, that would be the best way. Darren Rayfield start off at a really sensible pace, and then just gradually pick it up. And if he finds he's pulling away, he can back up, and then everybody just try and sort of stay in line. I think that's a brilliant idea. Yeah, exactly. Follow the line. Champion Pillock. Thank you, Darren. I said the nicest thing about you to my wife earlier today as well, Mr. Hunter. I must have been drunk or something. Not sure where it came from, but hey ho. Right, so yes, let me know if you want me to set that up anyway. In fact, would we even need to do it through sim racing? Would it not be better to just say to everybody, jump on Rink's Ninja server at the challenge server or something at 7 o'clock on Saturday or whatever it is, and then yeah, just do it casually like that. Gets use of that server. But anyway, let me know, and I'll obviously we can then let Darren Rayfield know and get it going. So I think it's a brilliant idea, and I do like the fact that Darren, unlike me, Darren definitely wants us all to improve, and he's happy to share all of his knowledge and experience. I definitely go the other way. It's like if I find a sneaky little trick, I am keeping that to myself. So there we go. Yeah, a Rink server would be easier. In fact, you could actually just call it, couldn't you? You could just call it the Darren Rayfield session server or something like that. So it's easy to find. Sorry to make more work for you, dude, but I know you love it secretly. Right, I'm going. I've managed to waffle again. I was thinking that I'm not happy with Mr. Magoo. I was going to rename myself Champion, or the GOAT, Neil. But that just seems big-headed, which you know I'm not. So I wondered if, as we were discussing what I am the champion of the other day, waffle came into it. So I think I will self-nickname myself Crampy McWaffle Chops or something like that. Good God. Right, I am definitely done. Yeah, I think you're right, Keith. And every track we're using, this one, Snetterton, I think, is actually about the longest track we use in the... Oh, Silverstone probably will be, won't it? But generally speaking, they're shorter, windier, tighter circuits. So I'm hoping that will work. Yeah, Waffle Champion. We know that, Rick. Yeah, funnily enough, I said it earlier, Darren. I hated it until about the last 2 laps of the GT4 champion. I see, I've just got it on my brain. The GT4 challenge earlier this evening, where it started to click, and it's a fun circuit. I'm going to have to get a lot of practice in on the other ones before we start this GT4. But yeah, I think you're right, Keith. I think it actually will be closer. I know I kind of had to just be a bit more dictatorial with the setup of it, just because it was all dragging on, and I wanted to just get it done so we know what to expect on Wednesday. And I know there are differing opinions about the penalties, and I actually agree with both. I understand the point of view of, like, we'd all rather get faster to catch the front guys than artificially reduce their pace to make us feel better. But at the same time, I see it as motivation. I know if I was, it's a bit like in like a Zwift race with weight handicaps or something. I would rather have the motivation of having Darren Rayfield hindered by ballast so that I could stay with him, just to motivate me to chase him and actually get involved in scraps. And the ideal line in game That definitely isn't always faster. Yeah, you're absolutely right. What was I about to say? Oh, and I mentioned it to Jamie because obviously the penalties look really harsh with a reverse grid for starters. But in my opinion, the reverse grids did pretty much bugger all. Most of the races last season, I'll have to check back on the replays, but it seemed like most of the races last season, the order just reversed itself within a lap on a lot of the races because we're all just starting that close together anyway, whatever the order is. So, but the punishments, not punishments, the penalties are 30 seconds, 15 and 5. I think they need, for the first 3 finishers in race 1, I think they need to be that harsh just to give everybody a chance to just be battling with someone. And we will definitely all learn better racecraft from that if we somehow, even if it's artificially, can just close the group all back in together, so we're all most of the time in a smaller portion of the track. You learn defending better, you learn overtaking better, you know. That's just my opinion, but I figured we had to just nail it so that we could just go. And as Darren rightly said, it's a 5-race series. If it really is shit, then we know not to do it again. And it's not something I really want to carry on to that extent into the GT3 series anyway. You're right. I mean, 30 seconds on short races is going to be hard, but it only applies to the second race, which is the 35-minute one. Which, you know, if you take, let's again, we could probably look back. I think it's going to be closer with GT4s anyway, but I think we could probably look back at most of the races. And about the halfway point, so if we were to assume that, let's say about the, 15-minute point of most races, if we were to assume that's the time that we're going to pit in the feature race in the GT4, after that first 15 minutes, I reckon there's already close to a 30-second gap built up with the front guys certainly to the very back anyway. So I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I'm just chatting. I forget that I'm doing this online. I'm just talking, thinking out loud. Right, we've discussed it enough. I can't wait, by the way, and I have set up the one on Monday if anyone can make that. It looks like it's just a mano a mano with myself and the Hunter on Monday night at the moment, but that's still worth doing, I think, just to experiment with the race format. Although we'll both end up with penalties of 30 or 15 seconds depending on how it goes in race 1. But yeah, please, if you have got time on Monday evening, just to do a little test one on Brands Hatch, I think it'll be good fun. And not that I'm necessarily going to make any changes, even if it is completely shit, because we kind of set those rules now. But anyway, I can't set penalties when other riders crash. What you mean, like add time penalties during the race for somebody that's caused a collision and stuff like that? I think it's just too hard to actually manually do it. I think I will crash every time I try to do it. I can pre-program things into my Stream Deck, but I'd have to program one for every driver. So car 1, drive through, car 2, 15 seconds, whatever it is, and look and hit the right button, relevant button every time. I think that's too much. But obviously it's easy to put the penalties, the 30, 15 and 5 second penalties after race 1 so that they're set for race 2. So yeah, that's it. Right, I am actually going to stop. Oh, is that what you meant? So if you screw it up, we give 5-minute penalties to the guys that didn't. Yeah, I'm not sure how well that will go down. Did I just quickly? Yeah, I've gone up 1 because I managed to kind of avoid Darren Hunter for most of the night. Right, thank you guys. Have a good rest of your evening. Cheers. Enjoy your weekend if I don't see you, and catch you soon.